friends, welcome back to the Not Just for Boys Scrapbooking Kit Club. I am so excited to use this paper. This is so perfect for the photos that I have. All right, first of all, let me show you the paper I'm planning on, although things can always change, and then I'll show you the next plan. Okay, so I have this fabulous tone-on-tone, green-on-green paper. It's from the Adventure Awaits collection. It's an Echo Park paper company, and it's called Tents. The backside is this really cute tent paper, which I said would be great for a Renaissance festival, but I have something in mind. I am adoring this deep, deep orange paper by Bo Bunny. It's called Double Dot. I like this side even more for what I'm doing than this. This looks a little fancy for my plan. So super distressed orange, but I do love all things orange. This deep, deep color right here, that's my living room wall color. And then finally, I really like the idea of this patio party paper. It's called Panels by Jen Hadfield. I like the words. I might be able to build some of the wood in. I'm not sure. Okay, so I have that for my papers that I'm thinking of. Now, here are my photos, and you can see why I'm so excited about that, the green tree paper. So this is my daughter and one of her teammates. They play volleyball for a university, and they were hiking in Colorado as a team activity when they were out there to play. So this is just awesome for this kit. Could not be happier. I mean, what are the chances that this would go together so well? I guess the chances are pretty high. So I have that. Then, next plan. Then I went on to Pinterest really quick because I am a lover of sketches like crazy. And I just did, scrapbook sketches 12 by 12 for my search. This is one of the first ones that I saw. I like it. It's a Laura Whitaker sketch. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right about there while I film. And then I went ahead and just grabbed some of the pieces that I really liked for this layout. Doesn't mean they're all going to make it on there, but these are things I'm really, really looking into. So I have some of the great packaging that they have. I have the twine that was in my kit, that was wrapping up my kit to make it ever so cute when I opened it. My title will be Explore Colorado. I grabbed a couple of these extra little pieces that were from my thicker set. I like this sticker that came on the big sticker sheet, which I've been using like crazy. That says get out and explore, which is how I brought my orange in. I thought that would be the bee's knees. Oh, and if you guys saw my unboxing, I've got to get this grizzly on there. I am so jazzed about that. Their team, meaning these girls, their team, are called the Golden Grizzlies, which makes that absolutely spot on for this. They did not see any bears, by the way. My daughter did see a chipmunk, which is not that exciting. She saw a chipmunk that ate from her hand, so she was very excited about it, but it's not as exciting as seeing a bear. Okay, so now this piece right here, I'm 99% sure it's to do with scouting. My son was a scout for 2 minutes. But yeah, I like the idea of putting a title in it right there. So we're going to see how that goes. I might change the color. I'm not even sure if it's going to make it on the layout yet. We'll see. Might make it on the next one. Anyway, I'm going to start scrapbooking and take you along with me. Here we go, friends. All right, I'm going to start this layout by making this large banner piece like you see in that little sketch that I have. And I like the idea of going ahead and doing that with this word paper. It's by Patio Party. It's not by Patio Party. It's Jen Hadfield Patio Party. And it's kind of fun. It has the banner piece at the top, which I do not normally do. So I'm going to go ahead and notch that in. I'm going to go ahead and map my photo in this gorgeous deep wood grain. It's going to allow the photo to pop off just a little bit. Now I tend to print my photos with a white border around them, so I get that initial pop, but I do like at least a secondary mat. Sometimes 3 or 4. You just never know how the layout's going to go. So I have this absolutely great, gorgeous textured orange polka dot that I'm going to use. And look at how that makes the photo shine. That is so awesome. I want to leave room to try to have that die cut work at the top. So I was kind of, like doing a visual kind of placement for it. I decided that since I wasn't going to have any super strong yellow elements on this page, I'd go ahead and muck up this beautiful cut file with a little bit of brown ink. Not a big deal. I just wanted to greatly subdue the yellow, and I like the idea of brown because I have so many brown elements. And that packaging I'm using is just some scrappy packaging I had in this area that I keep packaging on next to my desk. So that's an ink pad, don't even know where it's from, but it worked just fine. So since I went ahead and inked that, I decided I better go ahead and get a little bit of ink work done on these layers. First, I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of this really gorgeous yellow stripe paper. It's yellow and white on one side and tone on the other, which is gorgeous. And then it kind of ties in that die cut a little bit more for what I have going on here. It's just so pretty. It's the first time I think I have used that yellow. So I'm going to just use one of those little sponge dauber doohickey kind of things to go ahead and ink my edges. I also did go ahead and ink the outside of that gorgeous green tone-on-tone tree pattern paper that you see in my background. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop up this photo block that I have. It's 2 photos, just so that I have just a little bit of extra dimension. Right now my words are upside down, but don't worry, I'll flip them over. I was like, yeesh, what am I doing when I did that? Now it's time to kind of lock in the base of this layout and to just kind of see how these layers are the most pleasing to my eye. I wanted a couple of the words to show more than others in that banner piece, and so yeah, there's a conscious decision of where to put the yellow so that I can see what's what. I'm going to go ahead and get this photo block down, and then it's time for the very fun part, all of the decorative bits. Now, I really like my cut file that I have there, and you see me tapping my fingers. I'm like, how do I want to treat it? Because now that needs a little bit of something special. So I'm like, do I like the wood paper behind it? I'm sorry, the words, and no, they weren't enough, but I am loving this dark orange. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the banner part of it there, where you would go ahead and just the banner part of it, not the fleur-de-lis part. Now it's at the point where I feel like it has enough weight on its own. So I'm going to go ahead and get that adhese down so that we can do all of the fun decorative bits. And the orange part of that, the cut file, is where I'm going to put the majority of my title. So that's where I'm going to put the word explore, and then Colorado will go beneath it in a nice straight line. This word by Heidi Swapp, these are kind of like epoxy words, so you get a really nice shine on them. And yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. So I believe that's in brown, so it really does show, and it brings it all together. Now, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put the Colorado word down beneath it. But I really did like this piece right here. It's a sticker, and I really thought I should ink the edges real quick. But I like, having the word explore in a couple places. And it's also an orange, so it worked perfectly. Absolutely the bee's knees. So I'm going to use my T-square ruler to get this state word in a straight line. All right, I used a little bit of liquid adhesive to really get Colorado put down. A lot of times if I use ink or whatnot, it makes it a little bit more difficult for my alphas to stick. So did that, and I grabbed a piece of this burlappy twine that came around my kit when it was delivered to me. It was kind of like it's just part of the packaging, but I like it. And I started by thinking, okay, I'm going to glue it under, and I'm going to end up changing my mind, because I took a look at my cute little grizzly bear and realized I needed a little bit more silver on this page. So I'm going to grab a little stapler and do 2 staples on each side, and it's going to bring the silver all the way across. So I also, okay, so now that's down. I used a couple of these little glue dots beneath the grizzly bear so it doesn't move around too much. Now for my sticker sheet, there is this compass in a great craft color, so that's a win. And there's also all of these great little star stickers, which, I mean, it's so great to be able to kind of build out your clusters with the little pieces. I love it when designers do that. And yeah, there's so much in this kit that made it so that you could use these embellishments and the papers for so many different topics. So this worked out wonderfully. I've really enjoyed it. Oh, and I'll leave the links down below for where you can find this kit club and all that kind of stuff. Don't worry. So just thought I'd tell you that. And so I'm looking for like different little words that will work and some of the smaller embellishments because I do have some kind of like big chunky pieces on here so far. Now OUVB, that's OU volleyball, that's what's beneath there to give just a little bit more information without necessarily journaling on this page. I've done a good number of layouts about this event, and so the other ones have plenty of journaling that tell you what is going on, and these will be going into my daughter's college volleyball kind of an album. Yes, so as you see there, I'm just trying to find spots that I can put more of these tiny little bits and yeah, just decorate it out and use as much as I can with the products that I have on hand. Look at how cute that little tiny word banner sticker is. And I liked that my stickers had a white background because it allowed it to really pop off of these deep saturated colors that are in the pattern papers. So now I'm grabbing my Heidi Swap little epoxy word stickers that also have these great little icons. They have stars and it has a planet and bullseyes and all that kind of stuff. And I'm finding a place to put some of these epoxy stars. That's giving a little bit of shine on some flatter colored things. And right there is the word epic. So I get a nice tone on tone with the orange. So it's not that I'm trying to have a secondary title right there. I'm just describing, how wonderful all of these events are. And so, yeah, that really works. I think it's super cool. Couldn't be happier. So I'm going to add just a few enamel dots in a dark brown color from my stash just to have, I don't know, I love finishing with enamel dots. It's a thing. I have a girlfriend that's not into it as much, but I definitely am. Now this set that I have has dark orange. It kind of really matched this kit. And it was from some kind of a winter collection. So you just never know what will work, right? So yeah, there's orange, dark brown, and a pale yellow. Now I wasn't going crazy with the yellow on this kit, but I do think it brings it all together ever so nicely. So what else? Oh, if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, please leave them below and I will answer you as soon as I can. If you want to be notified when my next layout goes live, just go ahead and hit the notification button and they will do a shout out to you. And what else? Oh, if you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe, that would also be the bee's knees. So like I said, I will leave a link down below where you can score yourself this kit and see everything that we are doing with the Not Just for Boys Scrapbooking Kit Club. It is awesome and the other designers are so talented. So come join us. We'd love to have you. Bye-bye now. Thanks for watching.